After Wednesday's washout, the LV County Championship match between Gloucestershire and Leicestershire in Cheltenham finally got underway after lunch on day 2, with the home side then having the better of things thanks to a career-best performance from Ian Saxelby. Acting Leicestershire captain Josh Cobb won the toss and batted, and probably wished he hadn't, when Greg Smith nicked the 6th ball of the day, bowled by Saxelby, behind before a run had been scored. Leicestershire began this match at the foot of the LV County Championship table, and any hopes of climbing off the bottom spot were soon evaporating as Michael Thornley had his middle pole removed by Saxelby, and Ned Eckersley offered Liam Norwell a simple return catch off a leading edge to leave the visitors on 13 for 3. It's the kind of position that the Foxes have been in before this summer, and often the men to bat them out of such places are Cobb and Ramnaresh Sarwan, and that was the case again here. Cobb worked the ball around well when the Gloucestershire attack overpitched, while Sarwan used the cut shot profitably at this delightful cricket ground, which has spent too much of the last week and a half underwater. Thankfully, the weather was much better now. Alas, the same can't be said of the Leicestershire batting, and after a stand of 48, Cobb sliced a drive off James Fuller to Ed Young to leave Leicestershire on 61 for 4. 10 minutes later, they should have been 5 down, only for Sarwan to be given a life in the covers by Young, off this time the unlucky Saxelby. It was an important moment as Sarwan has been his county's leading batsman so far this year. He can't have often played at such cricket grounds. This one always offers the batsmen great value for their shots with a lightning quick outfield, in spite of the deluge of rain we've seen in recent months, and Sarwan started to tuck in. The West Indian had been joined at the crease by Matt Boyce, who's now dropped down from his usual opening position. His gritty style was just about what the doctor had ordered as this pair took their partnership into the 50s. It had reached 57 when Boyce, on 22 of those, failed to get out of the way of a short delivery from David Payne to give Jonathan Batty his second catch of the day. Leicestershire now needed Sarwan to bat for a long time and support the rest. He reached a 50 for the 5th time in Leicestershire colours this season off his 94th ball, 8 of which he'd hit for 4. But he added no more runs after that. In trying to turn a delivery from Payne to leg, he lost his off bail and had to go with his side not out of the woods yet on 127 for 6. Wayne White came to the crease with a scythe in his hands to try to push his way through the trees, and some punishing shots threatened to balance the game up once more. But Leicestershire then lost their last 4 wickets in 4 overs for 10 runs, once White threw the bat at Saxelby and edged to slip. Paul Dixie followed in Saxelby's next over for the bowler's 4th wicket, Batty benefiting from the edge on this occasion. And next ball it was 5 for Saxelby for the 3rd time in his career, as another edge did for Robbie Joseph. Alas for Saxelby, the Nottingham-born 23-year-old whose uncles Kevin and Mark both played county cricket, his hat-trick ball was just off target. But it didn't take him long to strike again, having Nathan Butt caught behind to finish with career best figures of 6 for 48. In a flash, Leicestershire had been dismissed for 162. The championship strugglers did fight back with the ball though. In the 7th over, Buck had Benny Howell well taken in the slips by Smith. It had been a busy day for the wicket-keepers and slip cordons, but there had also been times when the batsmen had been on top. Batty and Dan Housego now tried to ensure that the end of this day, now bathed in something called sunshine I believe, was going to be one of those moments. But instead, Housego was bowled by Claude Henderson just before stumps were drawn, as the home side went in on 40 for 2 to trail by 122 runs at the halfway stage of this contest.